Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Ramsey. Donald Trump has spoken publicly for the first time since his supporters went on the rampage in Washington last week. The outgoing president claims he's the victim of the greatest witch hunt in the history of politics as House members prepare to vote on his impeachment for inciting insurrection.
To continue on this path, I think it's causing tremendous danger to our country and it's causing tremendous anger. I want no violence.
A decision on whether to proceed with the impeachment is due by this evening. General practitioners will soon be able to register to administer COVID vaccines to Australians. Karen Price from the Royal Australian College of General Practitioners says details on how the vaccines will be rolled out are still being worked on.
There may well be mass vaccination clinics which work well for some people. Other people may wish to come along to their GP and have it in the ordinary context of a consultation.
A 34-year-old Australian man has been arrested in Germany accused of operating the world's largest dark web marketplace for all kinds of illegal items such as drugs, forged money and stolen credit cards. Interpol says the site had more than 500,000 users across the globe. The arrests follow a long investigation by US, Australian, British, Danish, Swiss and Ukrainian police. The unions are planning to go all the way to the High Court with their claims that Qantas misused the JobKeeper wage subsidy scheme. The Transport Workers Union says workers were ripped off by the airline after working public holidays, weekends and overtime during the COVID-19 lockdowns. Their case was dismissed by the federal court last month. And Sir David Attenborough has become the latest public figure to get the coronavirus vaccine. The 94-year-old naturalist got the jab at the weekend along with the Queen and Prince Philip. To sport, Cricket Australia says a decision won't be made until the last minute on whether Pucovski has recovered sufficiently from his shoulder injury to play in the fourth test against India on Friday. In the Big Bash, the Perth Scorchers have easily accounted for the Hobart Hurricanes, winning by 9 wickets. And the Australian Formula One Grand Prix, scheduled for March, has now been postponed until November. In entertainment, and Kim Cattrall has reacted subtly online to the news of the Sex and the City reboot. The 64-year-old will not be returning to play Samantha Jones in the upcoming limited series. She's been quiet until she did like a tweet from a fan saying they applaud her for opting out and for putting herself first. Kim and Kanye have received an online apology from a TikTok star who received a cease and desist letter. Makeup influencer Cole Carrigan released a public video saying sorry for claiming he and Kanye were intimate and that he did it because Kanye voted for Trump. And Victoria Beckham has revealed that Elton John is the one who inspired her to leave the Spice Girls. In a letter to her future self for British Vogue, the 46-year-old wrote about how she watched Elton perform at a concert like it was his very first. She said while singing and dancing was fun for her, it wasn't her passion. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcasts team. We'll see you this afternoon for another episode of The Update.